Tonight we report on a congressional candidate's confrontation with police and how 2 dump truck drivers died yesterday. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The Mariners get past the Angels, and an afraid athlete looks to end his high school career with a record-setting performance at the state track meet this weekend. Here's a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
And here in the weather department, we're looking forward to a nice end of the month of May, sliding into a week of pretty warm temperatures to start the month of June. Details coming up.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Two men died when a pair of dump trucks collided head-on near Mattawa Wednesday morning and caught fire. Bruce Patnaud, a 53-year-old Yakima man, was driving a 2007 Peterbilt dump truck hauling gravel north on Road O Southwest. He was approaching Road 27 Southwest when he allegedly crossed the center line and caused a head-on collision, according to the Grant County Sheriff's Office. He struck Dale Peters, a 45-year-old Sela man driving a 2000 Kenworth pulling an empty dump trailer. Both drivers were ejected from the semi-trucks and killed. The Grant County Sheriff's Office continues to investigate the collision. Some firefighters from Grant County Fire District 3 were sent across the Columbia River to help with a wildland fire yesterday. Utility crews worked through the night to replace damaged power lines and burn poles in a brush fire burning east of Wenatchee. The fire has blackened a 4-mile-long stretch of hillside and cut power to Alcoa's Wenatchee Works smelter and hundreds of homes. The Associated Press reports that no structures have been burned, but as many as 60 homes are threatened by the fire in the Malaga area. Officials say about 40 homes remained under a level 2 evacuation order this morning. The fire was first reported around 4:20 p.m. yesterday and could be seen from Quincy. The cause of the fire is under investigation and there are no reports of injuries. A congressional candidate is getting attention for a confrontation between him and police at the Grant County Courthouse. Reporter Cameron Probert has the story.
A U.S. congressional candidate took his confrontation with the Freda police to the public. Gavin Syme, a candidate for the U.S. House of Representatives, is arguing police overreacted to him asking why a lockbox wasn't available in a section of the courthouse near the auditor's office. Freda Police Chief Mike Warren said his officers reacted to a report of a possibly armed man in the courthouse and showed restraint. Syme posted a video of the confrontation to his website. The video shows Syme enter the courthouse and question a switchboard operator about the lockbox. A security guard showed up shortly after and talked with Syme and called Freda Police, concerned that he might be armed. The video shows officers frisk Syme for weapons, but stops before he's released. When the search was finished, Syme was released, Warren said. Warren said if Syme was concerned about having a lockbox available, he could have handled the situation differently. Syme said he was expecting public officials to uphold the law and it wasn't a publicity stunt. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
If you would like to learn more about the police and county's reactions or watch the entire video, you can visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. Ephrata High School Tiger Drama presents the children's play The Land of the Dragon by Madge Miller. The story is about a princess who must find a suitable husband by the time the clock strikes noon on her 18th birthday. If she doesn't, her aunt will take over the kingdom. The play will take place at the Ephrata High School Performing Arts Center. Showtime is at 7 p.m. on May 29th and 30th and 1 p.m. on May 31st. Tickets can be purchased at the door or in advance at the bookery. The cost is $3 for students and $5 for adults. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at primetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be back after a short break.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Game time.
Papa's in the house.
Wow, what's all this?
I'm all about stats. For instance, have I got some numbers for you? Papa John's, a leader in online ordering.
You bet, Jim.
You were the first pizza company to offer it nationwide. What's the secret?
Jim, it's the pizza.
To celebrate our online leadership, get Papa John's new double pepperoni and bacon pizza for just $12.
Better ingredients
Better pizza.
and a better way to get it, papajohns.com.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFIBER Channel 1 News Weather and your forecast, of course, brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota Dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Well, it looks like we're starting a nice warm-up as we slide out of the work week and into the weekend. A rather uneventful forecast because not much chance for precipitation, although Saturday afternoon there could be an isolated shower or storm. But generally a quiet end of the month is on store as we slide out of May and into June. Warming up possibly to near 90 degrees by midweek next week. So getting on the hot side and generally no rain chances for quite a while other than that isolated chance on Saturday, it looks like. I'll show you that just in a bit. In the meantime, let's look back on this Thursday. 73 degrees was where we topped out after a morning low of 47, so a little chillier than where we should be this time of the year. And a trace of precipitation before midnight last night. We had nothing during the daylight hours today, of course. And checking down in Moses Lake, we do see temperature 74 and 49 right on for the overnight low. Normally, 49 is the overnight low, the record 40. And it looks like 77 is a normal daytime high, so a few degrees shy of where we should be this time of the year. We'll be closer to normal tomorrow and above normal for much of the rest of the time frame in this extended forecast. 71 degrees as we're sliding through the evening hours now with a nice pleasant evening out there. Temperature not too bad. South-southwest breeze 8 miles an hour. So if you have any plans this evening, looks like a very, very nice night for you. Let's take you through the next couple of days, why don't we? Taking a look at our future cast of clouds and precipitation. Of course, the green is precipitation, the white is clouds, and let's put it in motion overnight tonight, looking very nice. Midnight hour generally clear, into the morning hours generally clear, but the afternoon hours some clouds do pop up, specifically over the mountains, and do see a few showers over the Cascades to our west. Now on Saturday, look what happens, a little bit more instability. That's why I think there could be an isolated shower on Saturday, but generally after that we're looking pretty stable as we slide out of the weekend into early portion of next week. Specifically for our Friday forecast, 60s and 70s west of the Cascades, generally very, very nice and pleasant with a few mountain showers possible. Otherwise, we head into the eastern areas of the state, the inland northwest, very nice, mid-70s with plenty of sunshine. Let's zoom in into our area and you can see that we are looking for a very pleasant afternoon, temperature near 80 degrees, seasonal highs we'll call it. And again, a very, very nice way to end the work week. And as we slide out of the month of May into June, you can see maybe an isolated afternoon shower on Saturday possible. You notice the temperature is approaching 90 as we into the midweek time frame, and temperatures in the morning hours pretty mild, a little bit uncomfortable if you ask me. Well, of course, your forecast brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota Dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Sports coming up next, so don't go away.
Hi, Jan.
Welcome to the Toyota Time sales event. We're looking for something safe with a really smooth ride. He's a very light sleeper.
Oh, the Camry's safe and has a smooth, comfortable ride.
Oh, the Camry's perfect.
And you're in luck. It's Toyota Time, so it's a great time for a great deal.
Yes! You can lease a new 2014 .5 Camry for $209 a month for 24 months with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance included. Plus, get $1,000 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. Felix Hernandez had his best outing of the season in a win over the Angels last night. Hernandez got within an out of his first complete game since August 2012 as the Seattle Mariners beat the Los Angeles Angels 3-1. Hernandez, who is sporting a 7-1 record, became the 7th pitcher in Mariners history with 7 victories before June 1st. Mike Zunino drove in all 3 Mariners runs. Well, Coach Dan Martin says he's one of the best runners Ephrata High School boys track has ever had, and the senior is set to go out with a big bang this weekend at the state track and field competition. Here's Sean Wells with the story.
If you blink, you might just miss him. Ephrata High School senior Jonathan Green is that fast. Jonathan has already competed in 8 state championship track events, and this year, he's looking to do something special.
At state, my goal last year was to win the 100, 200, 400, and that didn't happen. I ended up racing a guy from I don't even remember the school, but he ended up beating me in all those, and it was kind of eye-opener for me. I really wanted it, and I didn't get it, so I've been working all year, and I think I'm going to make that happen this year.
Jonathan currently leads all state classifications in the 100 meter with a time of 10.63, and in the 400 with a time of 48.44. He credits his success to his coaches.
Martin, my main coach, he's also been there for me, taking me to meets in like Junior Olympics, and he's really helped me a lot, and I'm really going to miss him a lot, actually.
Jonathan also trains every weekend with top state runner Isaiah Brant Sims. Sims from Wenatchee is trying to be the first athlete in state history to win the 100 and 200 meters all 4 years of his high school career.
It's pretty awesome because I get to go over and train with him, and like he's obviously going to Stanford next year. He's ran a 10.400, and it's nice to be able to push myself with him because in the CWAC and even 2A there's not much competition for me, so getting to train with him every weekend actually has really helped me a lot.
Ephrata High School head track coach Dan Martin thinks Jonathan is the best runner the school has ever seen.
Well, I've actually coached him since the junior high with Junior Olympics and stuff, and it's been a pleasure. He works real hard, and one of the best kids we've had over the years, so probably the best.
Jonathan decided to stay close to home and run track at Washington State University. Coach Martin thinks it will be a good fit.
He's got the tools there. They're going through a new coaching staff, and I'm sure they'll steer him in the right direction. They'll probably move him around and put him in some different type of events once they get there based on their needs, but he's looking forward to the opportunity.
For iFIBER 1 News, Sean Wells.
Good luck to all Basin athletes and teams at state this weekend. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave. And finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a short film produced by Soap Lake High School's oceanography class. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
It's a comic high school video production with a dire warning. Ocean acidification is a serious global problem that's threatening sea life. The message delivered by Soap Lake High School students in Matthew Brewer's oceanography class earned them a second place in the National Ocean Science Bowl's Living on the Ocean Planet video contest. The class's video is titled Sammy and Joe Bob Learn About Ocean Acidification. Brewer said for the past 5 years his students have participated in the Ocean College Research Academy competition known as the Orca Bowl.
That's led to a lot of different things. And one of the things it's led to is this oceanography class, which I teach for college credit at the University of Washington. I would say quite a bit of the kids are actually taking this for college credit. So when they graduate from this class, or when they pass this class, they get 5 credits from the University of Washington they take with them, which is really cool. One of the things we did as a class project was this video on ocean acidification. We decided, since we had just got finished learning about ocean acidification, that we would use this as our test for the unit, and so we made this instructional video.
The cartoon-like video targets students from kindergarten to 5th grade, which Brewer said were a segment of the population that were less informed about ocean acidification. Jared Bissett and Alex Stoyan played the Sammy and Joe Bob roles in the video. Stoyan argues that ocean acidification is a serious problem.
There's like a huge amount of evidence supporting it. There's been test results from 100 years ago when they tested the ocean for the pH levels, and now we test them now, and we could see how the graph's going up, and we could find all these dead fossils of the pteropods and stuff. They're just dying because the ocean is turning acidic and is melting their shells, so they're just dying off.
Bissett said while his fellow students are not close to the ocean, they use local lakes for water quality testing.
It's as simple as a pH test. Just take some ocean water, do a test every few years, and you'll see the evidence right in front of you. We did it with our lakes all up the way to Banks Lake.
Soap Lake freshman Emmanuel Hernandez, who played the role of the pteropod, a shelled creature affected by ocean acidification, shared his thoughts on the issue.
The ocean, as its pH is dropping lower, everything that has a shell made out of calcium carbonate is deteriorating.
Soap Lake junior Ty's Brones directed the video. He explained how he approached it.
I just want to make clear that it's easy to understand for the kids.
Soap Lake High junior and star of the video, Cameron Barney, said he was picked for the Professor Barney role mainly because of his beard. He shared in writing the script and recited some sage advice straight from the video.
You want to help fight ocean acidification, use less, say more, and call your congressman.
The video can be seen on YouTube by searching for Ocean Acidification with Professor Barney. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
In Northwest news, engineers in Seattle are busy developing a new jet engine they say will make air travel quieter and more fuel efficient. Glenn Farley has a sneak peek at the secret design.
This looks like a soundstage for a sci-fi movie. The walls are angular. These slender things, microphones. And what looks like a spaceship is a scaled-down version of the new GE 9X engine. With the new blade technology so secret, we can only show you the tip. This is Boeing's low-speed aeroacoustic lab. In real-world terms, it measures sound levels as if you were around an airport. Engine technology is a lot quieter than it used to be, but it could get quieter still. With a fan diameter 10 feet across, The current GE90 engine is the world's largest. Despite its size, makes a lot less noise than engines that are a lot smaller.
I think we're going to surprise as many people as we did with the GE90 engine, with the 9X engine that's coming. Header pressure to 325.
This is the wind tunnel's control room, and they can watch and monitor everything.
Or should we go with 80?
Tony Opalski is GE's lead test engineer. They've been testing different blade configurations and other changes to the engine since January. They'll be here until October.
SS test was complete.
But while noise reduction is one goal, so is increasing fuel economy.
Economics to airlines is all about fuel burn.
Chuck Jackson leads the engine's development.
So we're committing to that 10% fuel burn improvement on the GE9X.
The new engine will have a fan 11 feet across that the engine builder says will help make things even quieter with better mileage. At Boeing Field, Glenn Farley, King 5 News.
Engineers say the GE9X engine is also designed to cut carbon emissions. It's scheduled to be delivered aboard the first 777X models in 2020. After spending 5 years and $10 million seeking permission to explore for gold near Chesaw, Kinross Gold said it is dropping the effort. The company says its proposal to drill more than 950 holes in search of more gold is being abandoned due to the cumbersome permit process. The Associated Press reports that Kinross has been working with the state and federal agencies to develop an environmental impact statement for gold exploration on about 9,200 acres. The company's existing Buckhorn mine is scheduled to shut down in mid-2015 as it runs out of gold to mine. Kinross will continue with other smaller exploration projects in the area. The National Traffic Safety Board is investigating a close call between two airplanes, a near collision over Anchorage, Alaska on Tuesday involving an Alaska Airlines flight and a cargo plane. Investigators say air traffic controllers asked the Alaska Airlines flight to perform a go-around to avoid the cargo plane, but both planes veered in the same direction, coming within a quarter mile of each other. It's the fifth incident we've learned about in 2 weeks. 4 Monroe High School students are in trouble after demonstrating some advanced computer skills. Unfortunately, they were using their talents to hack into a teacher's computer to change their grades in a science class they were failing. The Daily Herald reports 2 of the students were directly involved in the grade changing. The others were aware that their grades were being changed. School district spokesman Rosemary O'Neill says a student used a key logging device to record the sequence of keystrokes the teacher used as a password for the electronic grade book. They wanted to change their failing grades to passing and get academic credit for the class. School staff investigated after receiving a tip. The school also brought the case to the Monroe Police School Resource Officer. O'Neill says the sad thing about the case was the students were frightened of failing and decided to do something worse. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.